Hello everybody, welcome. Sorry I am a little later than I wanted to be. Forgive me, I'm looking over this way. Come on, why are you not focusing camera? I've literally just jumped on because I said I would start at 7:30, so I've just jumped. I've jumped on a few minutes early just because I said I would start at 7:30, but I am just a few minutes behind where I really wanted to be, so I'm just setting a few things up. Hopefully the audio and visuals are okay. Apologise that I'm not talking to you guys directly at the moment. I'm literally scrabbling around here to get things sorted out, set up. I can see that Igor is in already. So to start off with tonight, we're going to be running the TCSRL race. Forgive me, I'm going to need to come across you because I do want to run with the headphones. I'm just going to go across the camera. I just talk to you whilst I'm doing this, and I can find the adapter. There we go. I'm also going to need my phone is charging at the moment to join Rita's chat party when we get to that point in the evening. 8 o'clock we will be racing with Rita. At the moment I'm desperately just trying to get myself sorted out so that I can jump into the party chat with her. We need to be in party chat, precautions and things. This time last week I'd gone down massively with my cold. Well, I was going down with it. Wednesday was even worse. I still got the cold. Still got my cold at the moment, which is not good. But we are sort of set and ready to rumble. So I'm going to be fairly quiet until... oh, no, do I want to do? I'm going to be fairly quiet with regards to the stream until about 9 o'clock. At around about 9 o'clock, or whenever the TCSRL race finishes, then we will be heading off into some lobby races. When I don't know what we'll be doing. I haven't got a clue. Normally I'm all ready and set up and everything else. No, in this one really do not have a clue what we're going to be doing, and yeah, we just have to see how things pan out. I'm sort of at the point where I am just going to let you guys decide, or I'll decide what we're going to run, and we'll just run some random races. I am overkill, I know. I'm just doing a full rebuild on the car, oil, engine rebuild and the rigidity, just so that this car is ready to rumble. Done quite a few miles in this car. Really ought to treat myself to a new one, really. We're in the G70 tonight. It's not necessarily the quickest car. It's not necessarily the best on tyres. It's not necessarily the best car all round for an endurance race. It's great in the sprints, as many of you will know. But it's going to Hulkies. But I do like this Genesis G70 around here. Right, I'm going to go quiet now, guys. Only a few of you watching at the moment, so thank you for jumping in and watching. But I am just going to... Oh, it's a race in progress. Okay, that threw me. That threw me a little bit. We'll be able to see what sort of car people are watching. What cars people are running and tyres and stuff. So that's all good. So you've got Greg, Welshboy and Hulky in this one. We'll lose the headphones for the moment, don't need them. So it looks like Greg looks like he's going to go for the Mazda. Welshboy looks like he's in the Audi TT. That could be a really good choice. And Hulky has gone for the AMG. So we've got a mix of cars here. And we've also got a very, very big mix of tyres. Racing hards for Greg White and racing softs for Welshboy and Hulky. So with Greg White on hards, is that a sign of things to come, I wonder. Do wonder. Greg's just getting munched a little bit on those hard tyres. I'd love to know. Welsh boy's done a 130. I don't know what times Greg's doing. So Welsh boy 130.4, Greg White at 130.8, and Hulky at 130.5. So they're all in the 130s. They're on that 5 of 5, which is the final lap. Very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, Hulky with a big slide there. And I apologise for slipping this evening. This cold is just lingering at the moment. I am completely split on strategy. I have got at least 3 different strategy options tonight. If we get a caution, those 3 strategy options become 5 or even 6. So I'm really do not know which way I am going to go. And seeing Greg on these racing hard tyres has thrown that strategy consideration wide open. I was sort of hoping to jump in and find that people were on racing soft and racing mediums. The racing medium obviously being quicker than the racing hard, but yeah, very interesting to see the bits and pieces that the tyres that those guys were on. Very interesting indeed. I'm just gonna jump onto hards for the moment just to see what they're like. Right, I'm gonna go quiet. Very quiet. Very quiet indeed. Whoop. Whoa, they're slippery. Haven't done much running on the hard tyres. Right, this will be very, very interesting. Good evening, Track Fury. It's going to be very, very interesting with these tyres. I don't know what tyres the other guys are going to be on. No clue at all what tyres they will be on. Oh, we've got to change a car. I think Hulky's jumped into the Mazda. Oh. Love to know what tyres these guys are on. Hulky's gone hard soft. red whites in on softs. Ooh. This is slippery on these tyres. I've got a 1 second penalty there. I'm going to have to watch these tyres because the mediums are so much better. So much better. Grenster, good evening. Practice is going on at the moment. Yep. Ooh, so yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Racing our tyres are slippery. Very slippery, those tyres. Very slippery indeed. Oh, I tell you what I do need to do very, very, very quickly. I should have done this a minute ago, actually. And hopefully I've got a few in here. Cold and flu. Let me just a second. Do you feel my head starting to explode? Did I? No. I will in the morning. Tyre swap, no fuel, 30-second pit stop. Oh. All right, good evening, Dan. And Welsh boy. Oh, yeah, hard. I think I'm going to need all the luck in the world today. I just don't know what's happening with regards to tyres. I really, really don't. Are we going to get time to do this one? I think it's just a straightforward standing start, this one. I haven't removed you, Grandster. As long as you're a registered racer, which I'm pretty sure you are. If you filled your form in and returned it. Let me see if I can get off after Greg. Again, I'm not quite sure what tyres he's on. Oh, that might be a penalty. You might have just got away with that. Not quite close enough for a tow. My word, decisions on tyres. That didn't work. Good evening, everybody. Well, I've just done a little session with a few of the guys, and I'm even more unsure about tyres now. Wow. I'm interested to see who's on what tyres, because I just don't know on tyres. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do a five pit stop strategy on softs completely all the way through. God, the softs are lasting no time in this Genesis. Oh, Welsh boy's in the Corvette. That's interesting. I did 2 Sophie races earlier on in practice for this. Both of them were won by a Corvette. With a Viper second. Yeah. Danny, you're going for the safe choice on the tyres. Could be a wise move. Yeah, I'm struggling to know whether to which tyres. I really don't know. I need you guys to let me know when you're going to have cautions tonight. Let me know which laps, and that will set my strategy up. Can I just say how much I'm enjoying racing with you guys at TCSRL? Some of the best points paying racing I've ever done. We don't do points paying stuff. Oh, right, that's it. PSR, the gloves are off. So which one of you TCSRL guys are coming 5th, 6th and 7th then? Yeah. I tell you what, this is going to be a really interesting race. I think this is open to absolutely anybody in any car. It's the tyres and fuel. I can't. Yeah, that was a shocker last week. Evening, Hulky. Can I change to a GL2, please? Oh, I thought I'd ask. Will you do a tyre warning, Rita, before we go? Cool. Whoa, hang on a minute. Let's get the tyres changed. Car settings. I have. Oh! Oh, wow. I used to live a stone's throw from the track. In the back garden, we used to listen to the cars going down the strip before I moved. It's an amazing venue. What were they running? Oh, Rita. What, with an axe? That's just wrecked my evening now, that has. Oh, God. Jury qualified too. No, going off. Oh, my gosh. Oh. nobody saw that. Absolutely. Thanks, Leggy. See how far we can go with these tyres. I'm getting worse tyre deg than when I was practicing. Gone. Answers that question. Okay, go through, go through, go through. interesting. Wait. Wet on top 3. Is that Mitchell or Mitch? Is that aimed at? Because if it's Mitch, yeah. Oh, I'm going to burn through him. Don't you worry about that. I've gone through the softs quicker than I did in practice, which has completely thrown my mind on the second set of tyres now. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Oh, why? Ready? do. That might be a good shout. I'm gonna throw the dice. Should be more than enough. Look after the tyres. complex cars to catch. Thanks, Propane. So I'm in a race with Greg at the moment. Where's the daylight going? Yes. It's not slowing Welsh Boy up though. Thank you, Frank. Come on, tyres, hold on. This is going to be jolly close. no. Do another one. Ugh. Come on, tyres. Come on. Just hold out. Oh, no. They stand for practically superb racing. I've just decided. Oh my gosh, where's Greg? Oh no, this is going to be a nightmare. Come on, don't bin it, don't bin it, don't bin it, don't bin it, don't bin it. Don't bin it. Yes! Oh, get in there! Whoa! Oh, sorry. 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 If you want the God's honest truth, this afternoon I did 2 half-hour races and I could not decide which tyres to go with, whether it's racing hard or racing soft. I had no clue which tyres I was going to go with. And then when Greg came in, I wanted Greg to pit before me, and I thought I'll have a look and see what tyres he's got. And of course, he dropped off the screen, so I couldn't see. Well done, everybody. My God, I actually won a race. I think that's my first ever points paying win ever. Can't remember one before. Thanks ever so much, guys. What a race. See you later, mate. Good luck, guys, at a racing. See you later. I'm not going to lie, I can't talk for a minute. You guys that are on the stream, you're gonna have to give me a few minutes because I'm, yeah. Mitchell Morgan, finally lost for words. I'm shaking so much I can't even get the power lead in my phone. Whoa, it's incredible. When you've got the likes of Welsh Boy and Greg chasing you down, just crazy. Oh. Hello, Paul. So the Kai 25 was talking rubbish. What was he saying about me? You'll have to clip it me, send it me. When? I'd like to know. I didn't even know people like Kai were aware of the likes of me. Thank you, Welsh Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right, let's just come out of here. Oh. Whoa. My word. That was insane. To go up against the likes of Welsh Boy and Gamer Dan and get a win in a points paying race like that is just something to write home about. It really is. Thank you, Clack. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you? Not seen you in a while. I hope you're well. He said I'm a donkey. The guy. How on earth did I come up in the chat about? Let me know which stream that was on, mate. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Maybe somebody feels threatened in some way. Who knows? Who knows? To be quite honest, I really couldn't give a damn, if I'm perfectly honest. I know I'm not good at this game. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy it. He obviously feels threatened in some way. He's not scared of what you have to say. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me a bit. I'm going to have to go on and have a look. Have to go on and have a look. The point is, I mean, a lot of people do not take me as a serious racer because of the streaming that I do, and because I drop it and I spin and stuff when I'm streaming. Because the point is, when I come in at the end of the day, I just come in to race for myself and have some fun. I don't. It's not serious racing, but. Oh, I think that's just cool. I'm going to have to find that and snip it. I'm going to redo this room because... oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. That's fine. I'll have a look later on. It really doesn't bother me at all. The nice thing, if I'm perfectly honest, is the fact they're talking about me. I mean, crikey. To be talked about on a stream like that, that is, in my mind, high praise indeed. If I'm perfectly honest, high praise indeed. The fact that he's giving time up on his stream to talk about me, that's absolutely amazing. Let me just YouTube. let's skip that. Let's just go back. I'll go back about 10 minutes and I'll just pause it. Oh, he's on Le Mans Ultimate. He's on Le Mans, has he? He's defected. I haven't watched any of his streams in the longest time, if I'm honest. I used to pop in and have a look. But you know you're doing something right when the big streamers are talking about you. You certainly know you're doing something right. I'll have to have a nose later on. I think we can add what Paul said to the book of never happened. We'll have a little nose. Good evening, Jonesy. Evening, Gamer Dan. Good Trigger. Evening, Drat Fury. Evening, Paul. Clack. Oh, Welsh boy, everybody that's in at the moment. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you so much for joining. Well, it's I've just popped in and just said hello. Hello, everyone. Light deployed. Keep it civil. Keep it civil. And yeah, we'll have a little look later on. That'd be interesting. For now, I've got my own stream to worry about. My own stream to race. We'll see how we go. I don't know how many people are going to get in tonight. I'll just give it a few minutes because I am still buzzing from that last race. Still buzzing. Something else. Drac, we could go public. If we only get 4 races, I'll go public. But to be quite honest, I want to... Well, we could do. We'll see what we got in just a few minutes' time. It's just a lot of us like to race just amongst ourselves. And I know that Jonesy's working on that R8 LMS. So it'd be nice for him to be in with respectful racers. Yeah, we'll see. Kayak, thank you for becoming a channel member, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to get rid of Kai. I don't need to watch what he's doing. And we'll have a little nose later on at what's going on. Richard Source, good evening. How are you, my friend? Oh, Clack. Thank you for the 5 gifted, my friend. Oh, thank you. You're making me look at this screen now. Wow, that's so generous. Thank you. I'm going to throw some beers up for you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mark Ronson, Chris Days, Mr. Hogg, 4SGT has got one, and Rodney. Well done to you guys. All courtesy of Clack D. Thank you so much. Right, we will get this race underway. So race starting at... I tell you what, I'm sweating buckets after that race. I might have to go and change my shirt. Dan's Gaming UK, good evening. Plays Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsports. Oh, thank you for popping in and saying hello as well. Oh, all right. So we go from the brilliant GR4 around Michelin to the GR3s around Saint Croix, or Saint Croix, as I understand some people call it. Mark Ronson's just saying thank you for the gifted membership. That's all courtesy of Clack D, my friend. All courtesy of Clack D. Right. I'm just waiting for Richard Sauce and Drat Fury to tick in, and then we'll get going. Do not expect a repeat performance of just what happened, because you know it's not going to happen. Oh, Carolina's jumped in. I think if that is going to happen, we need to bring up the old spreadsheet of registered PSR racers, because that would be a friendly. Oh, Richard's first race in over a month, so bear with. No worries, my friend. I've called that one out, so hopefully people will take care. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Sure, you'll be fine. Right, so we've got oh, Carolina's just left. Okay, that makes that one a bit easy. Right, Drac, are you ticking in, my friend? Are you racing? Come on, Drac. I think we're going to end up going. Oh, look at this. Got me, Jonesy, and Drac Fury all on BB, DR and SR, BBs. Clack, remind me after this one, get yourself set up, and we'll go and do Deep Forest next. But remind me at the end of this one, shout it out. That's Drac Fury, and right, let's get going. Start this race. Yeah, remind me, Deep Forest, and what car do you want to go in, Clack? At the end of this one, put out PlayStation Racer, Deep Forest, the car you want, and we'll run that in the next race. Tonight, I'm pretty much open to whatever you guys want to run. We're boo-boo drivers. I tell you, mine are sport mode battle wounds. Mine go back to the week that we did at the Nordschleife. Oh boy, that was an SR killer for me. And I've not really wanted to get onto the Daily Race A to just grind it out. Right, it's BMW slow off the mark again. Oh, sorry, Drac. Sorry, mate. You're not on a GR4 now, my friend. You need to drive a bit better than that, Mitchell. Not gonna lie, I am absolutely exhausted after that race. It's not until you come down off the high of a great race like that you just realise how much you put into it and how much is taken out of you. Right, watch that dirty air, Mitchell. Pretty bunched up front. Oh, nearly. Oh, I nearly followed Richard off there. Rodney, good evening. I'll slide again as I try to get up the inside of Richard. Get the power down. A little bit too anxious again. Oh, I'm off. Good evening, Zach. Haven't seen your new livery yet. Did it all work out okay? Ooh. Track limit. I'm sure it's good, my friend. As long as you like it, who cares anyway? That's what matters. Ugh. Had to go from first to last in 2 easy races. We're seeing it here. Notes. Oh, it's a nice drive with that door open. Good racing going up front. Game it down Jonesy and Welsh boy, it looks like. At the moment I'm just trying to chase down Richard. One too deep. Should stick to GL4s personally. But that was interesting. I think I just took that penalty doing a power slide. Got another one though now. Put a wheel in the wrong side of the curb there. Might not be overly quick in these GR3s, but at least I'm not dropping it and spinning it all the time like I used to, which is good. Step in the right direction, I've just got to work on the speed. And not getting track limits, of course. One lap after this. .13 seconds behind Game It Down. Game It Down out front at the moment. Jonesy second, Welsh boy third. Grap Fury fourth, Richard fifth. I can just see those cars in front, but way too far away. That's in Richard and Grap Fury. 3.5 seconds down the road. I'm not going to make that up in the next lap. Just under. Unless there's a coming together or somebody bins it. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. It looks like some good races going on through the field at the moment. Just me that's got a quicker these cars. Actually falling back, 4.0, 4.1, 4.2 in a moment. The braking later, but it's too late. We're going down from Jonesy and Welsh Boy. Like Jonesy's got to grips with that Audi. I was really surprised how good the Audi cars are actually when we did the Audi Friday Night Special. Really enjoyed driving a few of them. I'm sticking to the BMW M6 throughout for the moment because it's a car that I'm racing in Hulky Racing's DT Championship. Won't be running a race tomorrow. Gamer Dan is stepping in for me. Gamer Dan has just won at this race. So he's set his stall out to see if he can get a clean sweep again tonight, as he did the other night. Not easily done. Not easily done. So we've gone first to last. But it did look like it was a pretty solid and good race up front. Looked really good. So tracks GR3 with Bop, rolling start, soft tyres with 4 times tyre wear and 1 pit stop mandatory, 11 laps. The problem is I struggle to do a mandatory pit stop without enforcing a tyre change. So the mandatory pit stop is an issue. So if we do it, we can do soft and medium tyres where soft is required, if you want to shout that out. Gamer Dan first with a 2:11.7, Welsh Boy in second with a 2:12.1, Jonesy in third with a 2:12.3, Drake Fury fourth, Richard Source fifth, and I got sixth. Your top three to start with: Gamer Dan, Welsh Boy, and Jonesy. And Gamer Dan with a clean sweep on that one. Right, let's just go and have a look at this then. So we are at Deep Forest Raceway. I'm assuming it's going to be the normal way around. We want 11 laps. I'm going to get rid of that for the moment. Rolling start. BOP's on. Boost is off. Slipstream wheel light. Tyres 4 times. GR3. PP no limit. So racing soft tyres. And I'm going to make it a... Yeah, trouble is doing a mandatory pit stop is going to be a bit difficult. We're probably just going to need to do a straightforward, but maybe the tyre wear will force it anyway. Calculation on, that's all. Hopefully with the 5 tyre wear, it's going to force it. Jonesy says Sanquhar B reverse GR2 RS 6 laps. Jonesy, remind me at the end of this one if it's gone off the screen. And we'll give it a go. Don't know if I've done Sanquhar B reverse, if I'm honest. I'm going to start this one at 25.2, and I'm quite happy with the people we've got in here. We've got a respectful bunch of people. There's no need to pop out. Zach, it's time to reveal the livery. It's time. It's time. Oh, sorry, I am. Tell you what, that race really took a lot out of me. Ah, clack. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. It's because you're not a registered racer. Can you send me a friend request? Are we? Then in that case, you should see it. If we're friends, you should see it. I don't see you in my friends list. Right, let's just have a little look in here. And we'll see. Have I got clack in here? Yeah. Hopefully, I'll get a friend request from Clack in a moment. I'm waiting. What have we got? What's your PSN, Clack? Right, I'm going to have to get this one underway, I'm afraid. I'm not getting anything in. Yeah, I'm not getting anything in at the moment. I'm not going to waste time with the guy. Gamer Dan saying it's ready. Yeah, no admin. I'm going to have to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, my friend. Mitch. We're over by 4 minutes. No admin. People want to race. People want to race. Right, let's go. I must take all that away from the stream. People need to be registered, I'm afraid. Whoa. Did not want to stop. Stop before then. Can't remember the last time I did this on the GR3, so gotta watch the old braking zones. See when the guys up front are braking. Crappy. Ooh. No, no change. I didn't set it down to change. Just straight sprint. If the tyres last. Depends how much people are looking after their tyres, I guess. Every time I think I get a decent exit, I look across at the deltas and Drac and Jonesy are driving away from me. A little bit through that. I said we might not be particularly fast, but we're not spinning, and that's the main thing for me at the moment. Trying to work on the gearing and getting the power down as soon as I can out the corner without dropping it. I went through a phase where I was doing it 2-3 times a race, caused all sorts of trouble. So I'm trying to get out of that habit. Tracks in for tyres. It's a shock. That first at the moment. Gamer down in second and Welshboy third. Richard's in fourth. Jonesy's in fifth. I'm in sixth, and Drac after the pit stop in seventh at the moment. If other people have got a pit, that could all change. Football Credit, thank you for joining. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. That takes me up to the 50. Thank you for that. Thank you to everybody that subscribes to the channel. It really is appreciated. Welsh boy is nearly 10 seconds down the road. I'm not sure this is going to work out, but in for a penny, in for a pound. Imagine every single statistician out there, strategist, is screaming at me to pit. These tight left-handers I've got to be careful on. Don't chew up the tyres too much. Ooh. Oh. That's a hard race, that is. One more blip on the tyres and that would have been me done. Woo! That's difficult. That was tough. That was tough. That was tough. Danquart B reverse GR2, 6 laps. What a race. What a race that was. Bear with me a second. I'm going to pop that in the randomizer because I like that one very much. So that was Deep Forest GR3. Tyre was what? I think I've lost it off the top now. Let me just see if I can get it back. GR3, but rolling soft tyres, so racing soft, 4 times tyre, 1 times fuel, 11 laps. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Did enjoy that very, very, very much. Right, okay, where are we off to now? We are off to Sanquar B in reverse. I think we've got it. Yeah, just checking my friend request, but not seeing anything there at the moment. But I will, I promise, stick to the right time to this one. My fingers aren't working. Where on earth does the track go? I don't know this way around. I'm not gonna lie. This is going to be a disaster for me. I don't think I've ever done this track well, I must have done this track at some point this way around, but that'd be very, very rarely do we do this track this way around. Any brake reference markers or anything. Just having to think about it all in reverse. Got you over there. Should be flat and right hand side. I've got a couple of minutes. How did I get a track limit there? Actually, we did a tournament around here once. One of the Malkovich's races, I think, was around here, this way. Where is the braking points for some of these corners? Not there for that one. I'm going to have to rely on some of the other guys for this one. This is going to be a learning curve and then some. So Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, me, Drat Fury, Zach Vroom, Jonesy in this one. We've got one from F3500 high speed ring 10 laps racing soft boost on slip reel. Drac, why do you go boost every time? Oh, 55 minutes. Whoa. Oh, there's a bit of wall there. You're going to see why I need to put a good number of hours into any new track or any track that I'm not used to racing on to get any sort of competitive lap time. Ooh. Way too slow. Let's just knock that one on the head, I think. And because I'm just running around on my own there. And we'll spectate. And we'll put some race details on. Yeah, I have to, when I get a track I haven't run very often, it's woeful, but we've got Gamer Dan is 1.8 out front of Jonesy, who's 0.6 ahead of Welsh Boy at the moment. And then we've got Zach Room 1.6 back, and Track Fury 3.5 seconds back. We've got an NSX, look, all NSXs? No, Gamer Dan is out there in the Audi. The Audi was the car that I was in. He's going pretty well at the moment. A bit of barrier there that you've got to watch when you come around the corner. If you catch that, you're in deep trouble as you go over the bridge. Yeah, I'm going to need to put some serious time into that one if I'm going to do any real racing with that in that configuration. I like Sanquar B the normal way around, but don't know the reverse very well at all. Maybe time to put some time into it. So Dan 2.166 out front at the moment. Jonesy 0.395 a minute. And Welsh Boy 1.3 ahead of Zach. Track Fury 4 seconds back at the moment. So is anybody really closing up on anybody around here at the moment? We're on lap 3 of 6. And Zach Vroom has just done a 1:53.494. So that's interesting that the we've got a purple on the 1:54.57. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. There we go. Move off the graphic and it updates. Welsh Boy's on a quick one as well. He's on a 1:54.3 for the last lap. How's doing all? Zach's just going a little bit wide through that corner, just trying to close up on the other two cars in front. So this is all closing up a little bit now. Jonesy 2.6 behind Gamer Dan, but we've got a lovely little battle for second place here with Jonesy, Welsh Boy and Zach. They're all in the same car, I think. Going well. Not a lot between these, less than a second between each car. Oh, Welsh Boy getting a little bit sideways there. Just as we get onto the car, I think Track Fury might have just been spinning in the background there as he enters the bridge. That's going to drop him back just a little bit further. Gamer Dan out front. Oh, was that going a little bit deep into that corner? I think that's just cost him a bit. It has. He's going to be down to 2 seconds behind by the time he gets the opportunity to catch up. But come on, let's see how we go. Gamer Dan out front by what margin? 2.9, nearly 3 seconds. Gamer Dan is out front in that Audi. Going really well. Oh, he's into the barrier there. If the guys behind can keep it clean, that might give them the opportunity to close up just a little bit. Are closing a little bit, but oh, it's just dropped to 2.9 seconds to Jonesy in second at the moment. But Jonesy's in the battle of his own with Welsh Boy right now. Zach Vroom has dropped off the back of this little battle. It was a 3-car race. We're now down to a 2-car race with Zach Vroom nearly 2 seconds back. Welsh boy can sense second place here. He's absolutely flying. Both of these cars, guys, really pushing their cars to the absolute limit. Zach Vroom's trying to get in on the action whilst Jonesy and Welsh boy are fighting. He is closing up a little bit. He's got it down to 1.3 seconds now. It's coming down out front. It gets still 2.7 seconds ahead. Wondering whether he's starting to manage the time now. His lap times are 154, 153, 154.0. He's still pushing. Jonesy's on a steady 154, a mid to high 154 for Jonesy, and Welsh boy is steadily in the low 154s at the moment. A 154.3 and a 154.6, so mid 154s for the last couple of laps for Welsh boy as he takes a little look up the inside of Jonesy. Couldn't quite get that one work, but he's got a beautiful line through here. We'll stay on board with Jonesy. It looks like he might make a move around the outside into this tight right-hander. He's going to settle in behind, and then we've got a little run fast left-hander as we go down to the right-hand left as we go to join the start-finish line. These guys can see Gamer down out front now. Welsh boy making a move. Can he get that done? Almost 2 by 2 through there, side by side. Welsh boy just having to back out slightly. I think he is probably thinking that the leader's gone. If Gamer Dan can just keep this on the black stuff as he is, I think the first place is in the bag. So this is all about second place now, and it is a 3-car battle, because where Welsh boy didn't have anybody on his back bumper, he's now got Zach Vroom's closed up massively. But oh, Zach with a bad across the grass, into the barrier, across the grass again. Oh, that wasn't what he needed. That is going to give Welsh boy just a little bit of freedom to now go after Jonesy again. So pressure back on to Jonesy. Is there anything that Welsh boy can do about this? Rita, good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh. Oh, Zach just clipping the barrier twice again. Welsh boy from Jonesy got through. We were just doing just looking at the phone when that happened, but Welsh boy has got through. Jonesy's pushing hard. He's got a bit of the washout behind the Honda in front and just put him into the barrier there. He had a little bit of a loss of traction as he was in the dirty air. 2.8 to Gamer Dan now, and Welsh boy is flying. It's 2.7 now. 2.8. 1.3 to Jonesy behind. So Jonesy just having that little barrier tap hurts a little bit as we come through the last corner. It's going to be Gamer Dan who's going to come across the line to take first place. Welsh boy is going to get that second place. Jonesy is going to take third for the top three. And it's Zach Vroom trying his hardest but catching too much grass and walls, and unfortunately we saw Drac Fury spinning badly on the bridge. He's going to come across to take fifth, and I quit on that one because I was just so far behind. Really couldn't get that one sorted out. It's just dropped it there. I just need to catch up with Clack. So Jonesy's got to do 15 minutes around there on all three compounds on Sunday. Oh, good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck indeed. Right, where are we going now? I want to try and keep it GR cars for the minute. I want to try and keep it GR cars. Where are we going? Anybody want to shout something out in the chat? GRB high speed ring. Okay, so this is Group B, high speed ring, 10 laps, boost is on. Sport, soft tyre. Oh, did I change the tyres? Don't know if I did. I don't know if I changed the tyres. Hang on. Okay, sport, soft tyres. And no tyre wear and fuel times 4. Going to be an interesting one. See what we can do. Hi, mate. Oh. I forgot we got sport stock tyres on. Oh. go in a moment. And struggling to keep hold of the back of that car, like I was. Right, where are we? So we've got Grenster, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, me, Drak Fury, Zach Vroom, Rita. Let's get this one going. Oh, it's going to be a bit mad. 10 laps around here. Jonesy says, at Drak Fury, you're not seeing my finish results in tier 2 of late. Laugh out loud. I'm assuming they're going to be good. Assuming they'll be good. Right, let's see where we go. So, Clack, I've accepted your friend request for tonight. And I'll pop you into my spreadsheet if you come racing. We are getting a bit late in the night now. Maybe I'll need to take you out if you don't come, because we missed your race. Whoa. It's just hit somebody. Sorry, Grenster. This is a slippy one, this is. Wall. Happily stuck to the wall there. Got Welsh Boy back through, so I do think I impeded him a moment ago. Do it again, Mitchell. Ah. I'm sorry guys, but I cannot take this race seriously. The camera boost is on. Uh, uh. Oh dear. Yeah, at least said about that one the better. Right, okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do to finish up? I'm going to do an odds. I'm just going to save the replay. We've got to sharing it. The result there, Gamer Down was out front with a 1:14.3. Zach Vroom was second with a 1:14.2, and Welsh Boy with a 1:14.2. Welsh Boy with a 1:13.1 and the fastest lap. Grandster fourth, Drat Fury fifth. I got sixth, Rita seventh. But I hardly think you can call that a serious race, if I'm perfectly honest. Right. We're going to go for one lap. Because always back. Good night, Crack. Namyang, yes, you. Oh, the problem is when we got Bop on it, it restricts everything back down anyway. So I'm not sure that you can. I think that's only when you're running tuned races. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% sure on that one though. It's something. It's a good question. I'm just going to say back to serious racing. Because I can't take that last one seriously. And this pretty much is going to be the last one for me this evening, because I have a little job to do. I do have a little job to do. And I'm completely cream crackered actually after that race this earlier on. Boy, oh boy, it was a tough one. The thing is, Zach, even if I set it to rain, I've because I've I know it's not guaranteed. That's the gamble. It might come, it might not. We don't know. We haven't got a clue. We don't know what the rain is going to do. It might come, it might not. I love the element of surprise, of not knowing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. How do you guys fancy a night on Thursday of wet races? Just completely wet races. Depends how many people we get, Drac. I'll pop it in the Discord. If we get enough people, just do it just us. No racing at the moment. Right, okay, so we've got Grenster, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan, me, Drac Fury, Zach Froome and Rita. Let's get this one underway and see what happens. I suspect it's going to be completely dry, but that is the beauty of R06. Is why I love it. You never quite know what you're going to get. You never quite know. It could be lovely and sunny. It could be overcast. Looking like it's going to be completely dry, this one. Oh, no, no, no. I just got, oh, I caught reed. Little sticks. Starting to get a bit misty. Oh, this is going to get fun. I think it's going to bother us too much. There are a few heavy spots in that. We've got moisture on the track now. Not a lot. Oh. got a weird light on his car. Seen that before. Go on, Rita, we can have him. Oh no, I'm on the grass. Get that away at the end there. Oh, that was close on the line. Oh, that was close on the line. Oh my gosh. That was close on the line there. Very, very close on the line. Well, it got wet, it got moist. It wasn't completely wet, but it was wet. Enters were a mistake, said Zach. This is what I love about it. R06. What is it going to do? What is it going to do? Are you just going to get a little bit of moisture like we got? Is there going to be moisture on the track? Is it physically going to rain? Is it going to rain hard? You know, that's what I love. How risky do you go? Do you play safe? Do you risk it? Do you roll the dice? There's just so many things to do. I love it. I love it. Grenster was your winner in the Viper. 821.007. So he's playing James Bond out here. Gamer Dan in the Beetle in second. Welsh Boy in third. Drat Fury fourth. Rita fifth. Right on the line, just 0.1 of a second between us. In fact, less than 0.1 of a second between us. I got sixth, and Zach in the intermediate tyres. He threw the dice, it didn't pay off. He went for 7, but on the inter tyres, I love the little light, the oscillating light on the back. Would have been good. Granster says you'd expect R01 and R01 and R03 could be questionable. Cool. Right. Okay, that is us for the night. So your top 3, Granster, Gamer Dan and Welsh Boy for the last one. I was just going to say thank you to everybody that has raced this evening. Thanks everyone for tonight. But I am off to do some practice for my first with my teammate. Yeah, cracking night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks ever so much for everybody that's racing. I am going to close down the stream because we're going to be talking strategy, tactics, all sorts of bits and pieces. Dan, if you want to join us, give us a shout, my friend. If not, good luck tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Can I just reiterate that? I will not be streaming tomorrow at the usual time. If I get back in time or if I'm able to watch it from the hospital with Joanna there while I'm waiting for her, I will watch the race. But Gamer Dan will be reserving for me, racing with my teammate Rita. And let's just come out of there so they know we're not racing anymore. Yeah, he's going to be teaming up and standing in for me. So I'm going to be getting half points. What that will do for me in the standing, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll have a little see. Thursday, I'll be back doing a lobby and then Friday it's Joanna's birthday, and I'm taking her out for a special dinner, so won't be streaming on Friday. So very, very different race week for me this week. No worries, Dan. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Not a problem. Good luck to Rita and Dan tomorrow. I hope they're doing well. So I'm going to call it a night now. I will see you on Thursday. Well, I might see you tomorrow. It depends what time we get back. It depends how Joe is. If I do, I'll probably crack open the stream and I'll go visit some other people's lobbies, just on my own. Whether any of you want to follow me, that's absolutely fine. But I'll just hop around different stuff. And if I do that, then I will stream it. If not, I'll see you Thursday. But for now, have a really great morning, night, evening, day, whatever you do, have a great one. And I really hope you enjoyed that Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. Greg and Welsh Boy put me under immense pressure. Loved every moment of it. And for once, we came out on top. And I have also got to go and check the Kai's stream as well. Find out what all that was about. Was I being spoofed? Were they talking about me? Were they not? Ooh, who knows? Who knows? We'll go and see. I'm intrigued. But for now, I will see you later. Bye-bye.